Huge congratulations on the qualification for the World Cup. Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, it's great to finally qualify for the World Cup. It was it's basically been on our radar for the last year of knowing that we had this qualification tournament this summer. So it's great to finally get it over with and actually getting a qualification for the World Cup coming up in September.
What was the emotion like with the team as you finally sealed the deal? I know it's something that you've, like as you said, you've been working really, really hard for.
Yeah, it was great. It's exciting. Everyone's really looking forward to now the next 2 months, what it has to come, going into a block before the World Cup now. It's really exciting, and especially the fact that we have a lot of young girls that are 18, 19, 20 in the squad that have never experienced a World Cup before. It's in a really exciting place.
In terms of the kind of mood before the competition kicked off, like what was it like? Were people nervous? Was there confidence, or what was it different across the team?
Yeah, I think you'd be lying if you said you weren't nervous. I'd say we were lucky that we had 2 European competitions beforehand, to kind of get some game time in and probably like shake a bit of nerves as well going into and gain confidence going into this tournament. And yeah, it's everyone. You may as well, like, you do as much analysis and stuff on other teams, but at the end of the day, everyone's fighting and they're desperate for a last spot in the World Cup, so you can never replicate that. So obviously you just try and control what you can control and perform the best you can. So nervous, but yeah, exciting again.
So there was 4 straight wins, scoring 177 points, conceding none. How was that for the team?
Yeah, when you look back at it now, it's a great accomplishment that we can look back and say that no one ever crossed our try line, and that our defense was very good. It's funny though, when we kind of just focus game by game, and looking to get a performance. So we wanted to build throughout the weekend, and there were some times that we thought that our performance dropped, and we just wanted to continue to improve. So looking back now, we can be happy, but it's in the moment, you're very much like, what can we do better? What can we do better?
And in terms of the game, like obviously sevens it's such a quick game, and like you have a lot of matches back to back. How is that as you prepare, you move on from one into the next and face each team, and it's a very quick process?
Yeah, it is. And then, but also this tournament it felt like a bit of a slow process in a way, because we'd usually play 6 games in a weekend, whereas this competition was 4 games over 2 days. So you had a longer break between games than you'd usually have. So we were actually able to go back to our hotel, and if you wanted to nap in your bed and have a sleep, you could. So it was very different. So at least like we did have experience on the World Series and stuff of having longer breaks between games, that you kind of just reset yourself and just look ahead to the next game. So yeah, it was good.
Was there any time for more TikTok dances during that downtime, or that's post tournament?
Yeah, stuff. No, there's definitely. I think my room. I was rooming with Emily, and she found out that my constant swiping of TikTok throughout my addiction throughout the few days. It's very much a time pass. It's a great tool for time passing. And yeah, no, it's very popular among a lot of the girls in the squad.
Yeah, we've definitely seen it, and we've seen the rendition of Harry Potter and all the different dances and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
keeps everyone entertained anyway.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And for you personally, you scored 4 tries throughout the tournament. So how pleased are you yourself with your overall performance?
Yeah, like to be honest, like I said, you just want to kind of build throughout the weekend and as a team, and then obviously also personally. So yeah, overall happy enough, but looking forward to improve now again in the next block that we have pre-World Cup.
In terms of sevens, like it's something that a couple of people are paying close attention to, and the development of the team in the past year and the success has been incredible. So obviously there's been medals in Krakow and also in Seville. So talk to us a bit about that. Like, what's it like to pick those up and just keep building on the success?
Yeah, no, it's been great. It's like we can look back at this season before World Cup and say that it was our most successful season that we've ever had in Irish rugby and the women's setup so far, and going into a World Cup, that's very exciting. So yeah, like with the likes of Aidan McNulty coming in as head coach at the start of the year and stuff, it's just a very enjoyable place to be in, a team that's so young and also just so close, and are all together for one goal. And when you're playing with your mates and you all have the same purpose and stuff, it just makes it easier. And then when you look at the rewards we've gotten off the back of it, it's just very pleasing and just an enjoyable place to be.
And in terms of the preparation for this World Cup, like, would that be any different, or how do you think the preparations would be from the last time?
I'd say it's quite different from the last time. I was lucky enough to be involved in the last World Cup in San Fran, and it was, as far as I'm aware, it was like a month after the final World Series event. So it wasn't it was very close together with other events, and it kind of, you felt seamlessly kind of going into it. Whereas now we have a bit of a break before the World Cup in the start of September. So it's exciting. It's going to be like a little pre-season block, I'd say, before the World Cup, and you're nervous as well because you know you're going to be dying by the end of each session, but it's exciting as well. And yeah, it's just really looking forward to putting the hard work in and hopefully putting in performances during the World Cup.
Absolutely. In terms of the game, for those that have never seen it before, what are 3 things you think that somebody needs to know about sevens? You know, build the interest, build the hype. Like, it's obviously such an exciting game, but what are 3 things people need to know?
Okay, it's fast, it's very quick, there's usually a lot of tries, and I think it's great. There's great skills on show. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I think that's enough.
Very good. And then in terms of the energy and the atmosphere coming out after the qualification and ahead of competing in the World Cup, what's that like in the team, and what can we expect?
Yeah, so the energy's good. We've had 2 weeks off now, so people are we're getting our holidays in, the few days off that we can before putting in a good few hard weeks of work. So yeah, I think everyone's good for relaxation now, and as soon as we get back into training in 2 weeks' time, everyone's going to have their head down and working hard to come together for the one goal of going to the World Cup at the end of the block.
Brilliant. Well, look, we're really, really looking forward to watching it. Like, we absolutely love sevens here, and yeah, delighted that you all managed to get the job done and are going on to compete in the World Cup. So thanks so much for taking the time to chat to us, and best luck over the next couple of weeks and months.
Thank you so much. Thank you.